Hey guys, Antonio here with another chapter on 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Today we're talking about Law 31. And before we get started today, guys, click that subscribe button down low right now in order to get more content from me to your subscription box every single day. Let's get started with the chapter. Control the options, get others to play with cards you deal. And this chapter is awesome for negotiation tactics, and I think that everyone should pay attention to this because these things could be used against you, and I've seen them used against me, and I've used them on other people. So the best way to deceive someone is to give them a choice, or at least make it seem like they have a choice. It makes them feel like they are in control. It makes them feel like they have the freedom to choose, regardless of what the choices are. Okay? So a great way you can do this is by disappearing from a situation. The best negotiation tactic, people says, is the ability to leave the table at any point in time. The ability to say, okay, I don't need this. I'm going to walk away. If you can walk away at any time, then people are going to see what it's like when you're not there. They might not have anyone else that wants to do the deal. They might not have anyone who wants to do the deal closer than you, right? So that will make them want you to come back into the situation. So you want to give people a sense of things, how they are without you by doing that. The reversal here is that you may limit your own choices by only giving them some. So in that case, you might want to give them more freedom and see what the person does with that freedom. See how they act and stuff like that. Take notes. So now this chapter is a little bit longer. It has multiple forms of how you can do this. And I want you to see all of these so you can detect them when someone's doing to you, and you can do them to other people to win negotiations. So color the choices. I mean, I'm guilty of doing this all the time when I want friends to do something that I want them to do. I tend to color the one that I like the best and present the facts in another way, in a bad way, for the things that I don't want to do. I try to portray to their needs as well, to make them seem like, look, this is really the best solution. I want it, but it really is the best solution. So that's color choices. 2 is the forced resistor. So this is almost the opposite of the last one. So you want to be an advocate of the exact opposite of what you want to do. And be so obsessed with it that like the other person almost gets turned off. And they end up choosing what you want them to do. It's kind of the exact opposite of coloring choices. It's forcing the resistor. 3 is altering the playing field. If you control some of the options, you can take some of the options out or control what's going on in the situation. You can control that to alter the playing field to make someone want to choose something you want. Shrinking options. This is something that stores do to us all of the time. They have a flash sale that happens today only, and you could save 50% off of that exact item you wanted, but you weren't ready to buy it, right? Even at 50% off, you weren't ready to buy it, but you're thinking like, if I wait, I might not get that awesome pair of shoes I like. So you end up going on the website, you click it and buy it. And I'm guilty of doing this myself. I fall for it sometimes too. But they raise the price every time the buyer hesitates. So they're like, if you don't really act today, the price is going to be higher tomorrow. You might as well buy it now. Another one, weak man on the precipice. It's instilling fear in other people and to propel them to action. Saying like, look, this option, this is similar to the last one by saying, look, this option is not going to be here tomorrow. I have another buyer that's ready to buy this house. I have another buyer that's ready to buy this car, and I'm going to sell it to him if you don't want it right now. That instills fear in you to think, this car is now scarce. This house is now scarce. I need to bid higher on it. Another one, brothers in crime. You want to mention a person who can do most harm to you if you fail to buy. So this can be someone who can hurt you physically, hurt you mentally, financially, or it can be similar to the last situation, the weak man on the precipice, where you have someone else who can take that thing away from you if you don't do what I need you to do, right? The last one here is Horns of Dilemma, and that's to strike them quickly. Hit them so fast with the idea of getting something, and don't give them time to think where they need to buy the thing or get the thing or choose the choice. Like, let's say it's a high emergency situation and you're left with two options. The person you're gonna be like, no, we have to choose this one now, go. The person doesn't have time to think, so they automatically are forced into choosing what you wanted them to do. So guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to study these forms, watch this video a couple times over and over again, understand these forms, and make sure to use them in your life, and watch out when other people are using them to you. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down low. Remember that a chapter a day allows for success to make way. Have a wonderful day.